financial survival network, helping you survive and thrive in the new economy. Go to CarrieLutz.com and sign up for 30 free micro trainings on financial survival.
Great news, we've got a sponsor. This show is now brought to you by Miles Franklin. And when it comes to protecting your wealth, you know there's nothing better than gold and silver. That's what I'm buying. I hope you're doing the same. And once you make the decision to buy gold and silver, there's no better place than Miles Franklin. Look, they've been in business 22 years. And the reason I'm a customer is because when you buy, they ship. Go to milesfranklin.com or call them at 800-822-8080 to get a free quote. Hi, it's Kerry Lutz, the Financial Survival Network, reporting to you live from the Silver Summit 2011. My next guest here, Megan Duffeld, is producing a movie, The Silver Circle. Megan, welcome.
Thank you very much.
So tell us about your movie.
All right, so Silver Circle is an animated feature-length film that we're producing out of Cambridge, Massachusetts. It's a story about the economic collapse. It's set in 2019, and the story is about a group of rebels who are trying to destroy the Federal Reserve Bank. And one of the ways they do that is by minting their own silver underground to introduce into the economy and hopefully make the Federal Reserve self-implode.
Well, it's an interesting concept. There's people who are trying to do the very same thing right this moment. So how'd you wind up coming up with this project?
Well, Line Plot Productions is the animation company, and they had been working within the financial sector producing animated shorts and video projects for companies. And the director, Pasha Roberts, who you've met before, decided after Lehman Brothers crash that this was kind of the mother of all stories, and it was time for us to take a creative route with animation and begin making a feature-length film to start educating younger generations, as well as anyone who enjoys and appreciates entertainment with education mixed in it.
So you're trying to educate in an entertaining way with a message, and what's the exact message that you're trying to get out here?
I would say one of the main messages is getting people to question paper money and question the central banking system. And instead of, like most movies, we're not focusing on the big bad corporation or the big bad individual. We're talking about this huge pseudo-government agency that is controlling most of the power within this country. So I would say just opening people's eyes to the monetary system that we're living in today.
So it's really a kind of David and Goliath, man versus state, right?
Yeah, you could put it that way. Sure.
So what kind of feedback you've been getting for the project?
Well, here at Silver Summit, people are thrilled to see that we're doing our best to reach into the younger generations, because there's not that many young people here if you look around, and it would be really great to see the silver market see a big influx of diversity in age. New
silver needs new blood, and also needs more females here, although there's more showing up at these shows than ever before. But really, your effort's great to get the younger generation involved. What's your take on the Wall Street occupier group?
Well, we actually are using it to our advantage in terms of talking about the Federal Reserve and marketing our movie more. We've been down there, we've been on the front lines with them, talking with them, but we're also reminding them that yes, you've been treated badly through the banks. However, but those banks couldn't have performed and pulled so many tricks on you had they not have had the Federal Reserve there to catch them.
Yeah, I kind of agree. They're kind of being manipulated and used by the supporters of the status quo and the people who are trying to keep this corrupt, bankrupt, fraudulent system afloat. But do you think there's hope for that group?
For the occupiers?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think the movement's growing, but I also feel like there is a lot of people showing up to get the word out about the Fed and fiscal policies and fiscal conservatism in terms of, getting the government out of all of these corporations, which would keep them from the two big big to fail mentality, because there would be no safety net if the government wasn't there, if the Federal Reserve wasn't there. So there is hope. I have hope. I think it is a little bit misled right now, but there is hope.
So who's playing Ron Paul in the movie?
Well, it's set in 2019. I'd hate to say anything, but that's a while from now. However, we are talking about, paying tribute to the inspiration he has given to the movie, and possibly making a billboard that says "Free Ron Paul," because he would be jailed by this point in time.
Well, it's a little scary. Hey, where do people find you? What's your website and email address?
Sure. We would love everyone to visit silvercirclemovie.com to learn more about the film, the comic book, and all of our social networks. You'll be able to find there as well. And if you need to get in touch with any of us, you can reach me at Megan@silvercirclemovie.com.
Hey, thanks so much, Megan, and we wish you the best of luck on your project.
Thank you.